to be aware that we're recording this session so that we can have something to always share with our community later on. But it makes sense when you can join live so that you are able to ask your questions and you can connect with the session as soon as possible as it is happening. Right. So once again, I'm saying thank you for joining in. And like I said, MindAfrik is that community and family and friend that you want to have, where you can feel safe to share, feel safe to get better where you are, in even in this busy world, even in this world where there are a lot of noise, right? You want a place where you're certain that there are people who have your back. You're certain that you get the right information, the right help and support when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to emotional healing, when it comes to living your best life, right? You know, every one of us actually has that life that we deserve and we desire, right? Beyond even just desiring that life, we also deserve the life. And if you don't see it that way, you will not pursue your life that way. That, okay, yes, this is the life I desire, right? But you have to now move a step further and say, this is the life I deserve. Why do you deserve it? Because you're human. Because you're human. And then the fact that we say that it is the life we are promising by God's grace and MindAfrik that we are going to empower you to live that life that you desire and that you deserve. It means that we know that you're human and you don't need to compare yourself with another person. You don't need to compare yourself with another person's journey, but you find yourself, you celebrate your steps, and then you get to where you need to get to at the right time and in due season, right? And then we are willing, we are ready, and we are also able, right, to walk you through that journey from this point where you are to where you ought to be, whether you can see it now or not. We would help you see that you actually deserve that place where we are seeing for you, or that part, that place you're projecting you ought to be, or you desire, or you admire in another person's life, right? It might not be the same, but it is that same fulfillment, that fulfillment of resilience, that fulfillment of success, right? Of impact, of influence. That's where you would get to. And then it is beautiful when you do it in a community. And that's why MindAfrik is here as a community, and we are a growing community. We are not just in one place, but yeah, so we want to bring it to the world, to Africans, to youthful people who are thriving and who are supposed to be thriving, right? So you're welcome. My team members, some of my team members are here today already. Thank you to everyone who has joined. Thank you for joining our community too. I appreciate everyone who has given their time this evening, and we do not take it for granted. So now, before we continue, I would want us to introduce ourselves, since we are the first in the house, right? So I want us to introduce ourselves. Let's introduce ourselves one after the other. I can see Victor Ola on the call. I can see Adiola Adenuga on the call. I can see Ade Damola Adenuga on the call. I can see Elizabeth Bello on the call. So anything you just want to tell us briefly. So like I said, because we're a community and we're a safe space, I need to put a face, or yes, a name, a voice to the name, or a name to the voice, right? So let's just briefly introduce ourselves, whatever you want to say in a few seconds. What's your name, where are you joining from, and what's your expectation for today's program? What's your expectation? So I think I'll begin with Adiola, because she's one of the team and she's our social media manager. So I think starting with her would help every other person come and be fine. Then Elizabeth is going to go would follow again. She's one of the team members too, and then she's our program coordinator. She's more like almost acting like my PA. She wants to ask me what's up with this, how do I help with this and everything. So yeah, Elizabeth is here too. And yeah, so every other person, we still wait for others on the call. So Adiola, please shoot.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adiola. I'm a bit sick, so my voice is kind of weird.
Oh,
But
so sorry.
I am a member, a volunteer for MindAfrik. I work as their social media manager. I also attend the University of Lagos, and I am looking forward to learning, and I'm very grateful to be a part of this wonderful community that MindAfrik has created for all of us.
Thank you, Adiola. Thank you so much. I love your expectations. We look forward to hearing you say your expectation was met today. Yeah, so Elizabeth, please can you shoot? Is Deborah with you too?
Good
Let me be sure
evening.
that Deborah is joining with your phone. Or
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bela Elizabeth, and I'm also with my sister here. So, Billy
okay, so
Deborah,
she's
of
going to
course.
introduce herself
We are
after you.
members of, we're members of MindAfrik community, and I am the program coordinator. Oh, I've been slacking, to be honest, in my job, but I pray for grace to be able to do more. Yes, for this program, I'm really excited about it, and I'm expecting to learn a lot and also